Hello, I'm Gamez Console here to bring you the second development video for Pokemon Evolution. The name was thought up by a co-developer, and I have two new guys helping you with this game. They are both designing sprites and user interfaces for the game. They also come up with quite a lot of good ideas for the game, and they get me to plan and stuff like that. Also, if you're wondering what I've done this week, I've been quite lazy this week, but I've still gotten quite a bit done. I've got the camera zooming in and out, which took quite a while. It's still not done quite right yet. Like, even if you zoom in, you can't aim up enough. So I just need to work on more physics, stuff like that. So if you got it out here, I'm planning to do it so like if you keep looking up, we'll get closer and look up more. So that's how that's going to work. It also clips through trees at the moment. It will only not go through the ground. I've also done sprinting, which will be more of a charge. You won't be able to turn like I am at the moment. It will restrict your Y axis of the camera, so you won't be able to turn very easily while you're sprinting. You also probably have a delay after you stop charging, so you'll be able to crash into stuff and do some energy damage to yourself. You also use the charge as a damage amplifier, so you will charge and use scratch. If you miss, you might fall over, stuff like that. You also have dodging now as well. You can spam that at the moment just because I just haven't put it in a cooldown. And that's about it for what I've done this week, like the scratch and the dodging. I didn't mention this last time, Ember will have the same effects. You won't be able to turn fast while using Ember. May also leave you paused for a couple of seconds afterwards. And I'm just going to use the remainder of the time of this video just to discuss with you a few questions I got asked. The game is going to be played as a trainer. I thought I mentioned this in the last video, but I've gotten this question a couple times. You will play as a trainer in the third person, and you will release your Pokemon at will, and you will take over them as you do so. Also, the reason why I did this was because there is another game, I'm pretty sure most of you have heard of it, called Pokemon 3D. What they're trying to do is replicate the game in 3D, but I thought if I did the trainer first, everyone would think I'm copying that game when we're both going into complete directions. I do agree where you're coming from. Our art styles are very similar. The way the environment looks currently is very similar. This is the way the environment looks at the moment is just because I myself aren't very good at drawing the sprites, and these are all ones I made. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep the game style like this just because it makes the workload on our small team quite a lot easier. But the second question I got asked was, what is the environment going to be like? Some people just might be assuming I'm going to copy the game style of the environment, where you have the linear environment, where you have set paths and you have a set main storyline, and that's about it. The game is going to be very open. It's going to be an RPG, so lots of quests. I've got a map, which was a fan-made one, and it involves there being one Johto and Kanto Island and one Sinnoh Island. You have the newer ones, but I probably won't add those until I've completely perfected those three. I'll do a lot on Kanto, get the Kanto finished, then do the Johto, then do the Sinnoh, etc, etc. And there won't be any of this tree wall. Like, there's going to be very big, quite huge actually, forest. The only reason this is because this is a debug zone. It's the only reason why there's a big wall here. And there won't be the walk through the grass, random chance per square that you get attacked by a Pokemon. The Pokemon will spawn in the forest, will be given personalities that will change the amount of aggressiveness they show towards players. Some might run away, some might attack you. The ones that run away may only run away when you're around them, but if you'll be able to aggravate them by attacking them with your Pokemon. They'll probably come back after you. So that's how the wild Pokemon will work. They'll have like a home location, and then eventually they'll go out foraging. I can probably give them nice big routes, and maybe even small like settlements of Pokemon as well, working in like small communities later on. And that's how the Pokemon will work. They'll be in the big forests. So that's how you'll train your Pokemon. You have to walk through the forests. Hopefully you don't get lost, but who knows, I might just be a bit sneaky and make it a bit easier to get lost. So that's about it for this development video. If you've got any more questions, post them in the comments. I'm pretty quick to respond on questions because I check my emails and my YouTube quite regularly. I'll put my email in the description of this video. I didn't do it in the last one for some reason. And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope to see you in further ones. I'll have to see you later in further ones.